Hi everyone, it's me again. Sorry for such a huge delay in posting videos, but as some of you know, I have been dealing with a very nasty cold for more than a week now. I'm still not totally okay, but okay enough to make the video. And don't worry, it's not going to be that long as my last video, because my last video was definitely too long. I was talking to you for 32 minutes and really, even the sermon in the church doesn't last that long, so today it will be shorter, I promise. And today we will talk about the topic that I think we all love, because I've seen a lot of heated discussions about this topic over the years in different Downton Abbey groups. And the topic is the difference between Downton Abbey the series and Downton Abbey the movies. I will give you my take on that, and later we can talk about it in the comments under the video or in the group, as you prefer it. As you know, I absolutely adore the series. I think that the series is brilliant, that Julian Fellows is an absolute genius. And I believe that he has put his heart and his mind into the script when he was writing Downton Abbey the series. And it's obvious. It's so obvious when you're watching the series. But apart, of course, there was another bonus that he gained a worldwide fame, and he made a lot of money because of the success of the series, and he gained a lot of fans, Downton Abbey fans all over the world. But he also, as I told you, he put his mind and his heart into the script when he was writing the series. When the series ended, fans were pushing for more, so they started to have some kind of deliberations whether to continue the series or maybe to make a movie. And because some of the actors, as I read, were not able to commit to do another season or few seasons, as it usually took them about 6 months to do one season of Downton Abbey, and the movie is being made maybe in month and a half, so it was much easier to gather around everyone to make a movie, so they decided to make a movie. And there were two movies made till now. Movie number one in 2019, movie number two, New Era, in 2022. And as you all know, we are approaching the premiere of movie number three, September this year, and we are very excited about it. We don't yet know what will happen in movie number three, so today I will just speak about what happened in movie number one and movie number two. As much as I love the series, I definitely don't love the movies. I've seen the series 29 times, and I've seen the movies maybe 2-3 times. That's all. Why I don't love the movies? There are a few reasons for that, and I'm going to give you all those reasons. The main reason is that whilst I believe that Julian Fellows has put his heart and mind to write the script for the series, I think he didn't do the same to write the script for the movies. Of course, I don't know about a lot about movie business, so I don't know how all that works. I suppose that Julian Fellows was not the only boss who could decide about everything. I suppose that there were some producers who convinced him that if they want to gain a success, if they want to make a lot of money, and that's the producer's role to make sure that they will earn a lot of money. So I think they convinced him that the only way to achieve success and to have a lot of viewers is to make a movies which will be only slightly connected to the series, and the movies which will not be about the characters that were essential in the series. Because they wanted, it's obvious why, they wanted new people who never watched the series to go and see the movies. and they managed to achieve it. I've seen a lot of interviews with the actors of Downton Abbey, of course, where the interviewers were telling the actors that even though they've never seen the series, they went to the cinema to see the movies because they knew that it's not going to be about the characters that were in the series. Because in my opinion, this is my second biggest problem with the movies, that the actors that we love, the actors that are a huge part of the success of Downton Abbey the series, were only like props, like side characters. The actors who were main characters in the series, in my opinion, they were side characters in the movies. The main focus was on new characters, and there were definitely, in my opinion, too many new characters, too many unnecessary idiotic plots. Like for movie number 1, the guy who tried to kill the king. I mean, Lucy and Lady Bogshaw. Well, I'm not going to get into details because you all know my opinion about Imelda and her appearance in the movies and my opinion of her in general. Movie number 2, I could live with Guy Dexter as a love interest for Thomas, but Myrna Dalglish and her accent problems, I mean, seriously. Nauseating, boring, unnecessary. I could go on, but you understand what I'm talking about, right? I don't have to get into all the details. This is mostly what I didn't like about the movies, that instead of focusing, we all wanted to see what's new with our beloved characters, what is going on in their lives after a few years break, and we only saw the few minutes with them in each movie, right? Because the main focus was all the time of new characters. As much as we often discussed about which movie is better and which is worse, and again, we have different opinions. In my opinion, movie number 1 is better because it is happening totally in the Abbey, and I love the idea of the King's visit. And I could live with movie number 1, but movie number 2 is a disaster, seriously. The worst possible idea is to divide the cast, that some of them were in France and some of them were in the Abbey. I totally didn't like it. Totally. That was awful. I hated it. And all this idea about making a movie in Downton, no way. Not to mention that I really couldn't stand that Myrna Dalglish character. She was super annoying for me, and the France plot, no way. No. One big no. I really hate it. What I also wanted to say about, the difference between the series and the movies. In the series, we had every plot beautifully developed. We had the beginning, the development, and the end of each plot. I know what you want to say because I have read this argument like 1,000 times during all the discussions about the movies. You can't develop a plot within hour and a half, 2 hours, that is how long the movie lasts, comparing to the series, which has 6 seasons and 10 episodes per each season. I agree. You're totally right. But, let me give you my but here. Not my but. You could have a proper plot if there would be fewer plots than there was, and there were too many plots in the movie. And that was the main reason, that because in each movie there were so many plots, to start, develop, and finish them, they had to literally rush through the movies. I feel that the both movies are rushed. I feel like I'm in some kind of, I don't know, some kind of crazy run or something. The movies are like scene after scene after scene after scene. You are not able to focus properly on the scene, and you have another scene, another plot. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I prefer the series way. And I think that if Fellows had chosen fewer plots for each movie, he would have a better chance of starting, developing, and finishing them, instead of giving us too many plots and too little time to develop the plots. I felt like I was on a carousel watching the both movies, and I'm the person who doesn't like when too many things is happening at one time. I have a problem with that. I'm not able to focus on too many things at one time. I need to focus on one thing, finish the thing, and then go to another thing. And this is why I didn't like the movies. You often ask if I have some hopes for movie number 3, and I don't have any hopes for movie number 3, because Julian Fellows, as much of a genius he is, he doesn't listen to the public. He doesn't read the comments of the people after the movies. I don't know if he doesn't care because he's such a great figure. He has so much money that he no longer cares what the fans think about it. He just knows that fans will go to the next movie anyway, and he will earn money anyway, so he doesn't have to care about what people think. I can say that I approve that, because as a writer, I think that it's important to listen to your fans. But I don't think that Fellows did. I don't think that he read the comments of displeased people after movie number 1 and movie number 2. And I think that movie number 3 will be make exactly the same as movie number 1 and movie number 2. We will have a lot of new characters, a lot of new plots. Some of the characters which were in movie number 1 and movie number 2 won't be in the movie number 3. Yay! I'm very happy about it. This alone makes me want to see movie number 3 more than I wanted to see movie number 1 and 2. But overall, I think that this is going to be the same scenario, minus Maggie Smith, which is a very sad thing. I think that we will all miss her, because she was like the most important part of Downton Abbey, and not seeing her in movie number 3 will be a huge minus. So I think so. So to sum up, I told you my main problems with the movies, and I'm very, very interested to know what are your thoughts about this topic. And I hope then we can have another interesting discussion. And see you soon. Bye.